Everyone knows Amber and her people have been more than vocal about information being suppressed in the case. And to the average person that doesn't know a lot about the case, it would seem like Johnny Depp is hiding something. But the thing is that Johnny actually has a couple of tricks of his own. He's just not been very vocal about them, and now all of that has changed. So, exactly what are these tricks Johnny has against Amber? I know it's been just Amber and her people in our faces since the verdict was passed, and their excuse for losing is that they had piles of evidence that were sealed from the Virginia trial. But the thing about making statements like that is that it applies to both sides. So if they are saying their evidence got sealed, it also implies that evidence from Johnny's camp probably got sealed too. Well, now all of that evidence just came out, and let's just say that the verdict was basically a slap on the wrist considering everything that could have actually helped Johnny further make his case against her. So, let's do a quick rundown on some of these major factors that could have easily led to Amber owing a lot more than she currently does. Okay, let's start with the basics. One of the genesis of Amber's claims is that Johnny specifically chose the Virginia court because he had major reach there, and he also fought for the idea for the trial to be televised, which Amber was against from the start. Well, the truth has just come out unexpectedly. It wasn't as Amber described. According to reports, it was actually the court that wanted the trial televised, and Johnny, knowing that his story was the truth, wasn't against the idea. Also, Depp chose Virginia for its weaker anti-SLAPP rulings, which would not have protected Amber and her First Amendment argument. However, there were plenty of downsides to choosing Virginia, with it having to have a unanimous jury and its punitive damages being capped at $350,000. Now, let's move on to the bigger issues. Did you know that Amber has been arrested in the past for the very thing she claimed Johnny had been doing to her? Yup, that's right. In 2009, Amber was arrested for domestic abuse against her then-wife, Tassia Van Ree. This occurred in Seattle, Washington. Amber and her lawyers asked that this arrest would not be allowed into the Virginia trial. I know you're probably wondering why they even had a trial when she already had a track record. Well, it's not that simple. You see, according to Amber, the incident was all part of a smear campaign against her by Johnny. But the thing about that claim is that the arrest happened in 2009, which is exactly 7 years before she met Johnny. So how could he possibly have orchestrated that? The reports also revealed that Amber spent the night in prison. The charges ultimately were dropped since she and her wife were not residents of Seattle. There's even an audio hearing of all of this. And although in the Virginia case, Depp's team was allowed to read an article mentioning this arrest, they could not get the arrest warrant into evidence. The arresting officer was also allowed to testify, however they could not mention that they were an officer, or that they arrested Amber for this assault. Another piece of evidence that was sealed here is on the appearance of Amber at the James Corden show, where she claimed in court that Johnny had hit and bruised her just the night before, but her personal stylist who was with her had a different story. According to the stylist who dressed the actress for that show, she was with Amber the entire day and saw no wounds or bruises of any kind. Samantha also saw Amber before the 27th of May, after she and Johnny had the alleged fight where he threw a phone at her face. She saw Amber without makeup and with no visible marks. It is funny that Amber and her people are aware that Johnny has this much on them and they've still been trying to get into a courtroom with them. Well, fans have also been talking about it, and some of them even found out other hidden pieces of evidence against Amber. One user revealed this, saying, "Also, Amber pleaded guilty in Australia April 2016 to presenting a false document." In one of the Virginia court cross-examination, Camille asked Amber about completing customs form. The question was objected to, so the jury did not hear about H's history of lie on official documents. I don't know if the actress is aware of just how damaging all of this is for her case, but if she doesn't and it lands in a trial, she'll probably have a lot more to worry about than the $10.3 million she currently owes. Regardless, we'll find out where she stands soon enough. Tell us, what do you think about all of these incriminating things about Amber Heard?